What's up, everybody? I'm Tyler Caldwell.
I'm Alan Britt.
And we got something special here for you today. We are talking about Warped Elusive.
Yep, Elusive season is back. It feels like it's been a couple years.
It's been a little bit, man. Right now, you're going to find the Papa here. You're going to find the Blanco.
The super elusive Blanco.
Yes.
So I think Blanco debuted around 2022.
I believe so.
It was kind of a surprise. Elusive has been one of the most notoriously difficult warp cigars to find because it's super limited, but also it is just not made that often.
Correct.
Rolled by hand by the good folks in Little Havana, Miami, El Titan de Bronze.
Shout out.
So the original Elusive, if you want to tell us a little bit about the components.
Well, first, to kind of go along with that exclusivity factor, Elusive originally was out in 2014, I believe, and since then it's only been released a handful of times.
Right, and a handful of sizes.
Correct. And so with the Papa here, that's going to be based off the original blend of the Elusive line. You're going to have Dominican, Nicaraguan fillers, Ecuadorian binder, and what exactly is the wrapper?
Ecuadorian Habano Oscuro.
Interesting.
Yeah, a little darker than your typical Habano you would find. So this release, the 2025, is the first time that this 6x48 Bellicoso has returned since the original.
Correct.
Elusive has been available in a couple sizes since then. But yeah, the return of the OG.
That's right.
Good to see it.
And to go along with the Papa, there's also been the Mama, the Cub, and as well as a Smokingpipes exclusive version of the Primo.
Yep.
And I guess you would call it like a Petite Corona Gordo kind of size.
I think a Petite Corona is good.
All right.
So the Blanco also returns. From what I can remember, this is the first time that we've seen multiple Elusives at one time. The Blanco originally came out in a 6x48, kind of maybe a skinny Toro, we'll call it.
Right. Well, it's also benefiting to know that these are also 6x48 in Bellicoso Vitolas.
Right. This is the Blanco's second release, first time in a Bellicoso. Blanco was a really fun one when it released. I remember we were both working at the shop at the time when we got these in. And we smoked through a lot of them. They sold really well. It's a crazy profile and really interesting combination of two of Warp's most elusive and sought-after cigars. It features the same binder and filler as the original Elusive, albeit some tweaks in the percentages in the filler. But it also features the Ecuadorian Desflorado wrapper that is on La Colmena.
Yes.
Which, if you know anything about Warped Cigars, La Colmena season is, it's up there, man. Phenomenal Connecticut wrap cigar.
You know, if I could touch a little bit about flavor profile with Elusive, I would automatically categorize this as smack dab in the middle when it comes to body, intensity of flavor. I don't get a whole lot of like a nicotine strength from it, but I could see someone who is more of an occasional smoker saying this might touch a little higher in that.
Yeah, especially in these like thinner Vitolas, like the Primo. I feel like it ticks up to maybe medium plus.
Absolutely.
But the 6x48 should be a little more subdued.
As for like a flavor profile though, to me, I get, a leathery note, a bit of like a creamy coffee kind of mixture to go with it, kind of like a woodsy oakiness to go behind that as well. But also with the wrapper that they're using for the Papa here, I find it a little bit more of like a spicier tone.
Yeah, I agree. I've said this before when we first released the Primo. Elusive just reminds me of fall. It has this warm, welcoming kind of fall spice to it. And I usually compare it to like a bourbon barrel. Like, it's got that oakiness, but it's got that sweetness that you would associate with whiskey. Whereas in the Blanco format with that Desflorado wrapper, I feel like it's a more subdued, more nuanced version. You get these brighter, citrusy notes.
Really good way to put it.
Yeah, you still get all of that rich core. It just feels a little more nuanced.
Sure.
A little bit milder.
And with the Papa here, like I said, like, you know, there's a creamy tone to it, but with the Blanco, I find like that creamy tone definitely intensifies
For
quite
sure.
a bit.
For sure.
So I will say with these, as we touched on earlier, they don't get released very often.
Right.
So exclusivity means get them while you can.
Yeah.
I can see both of these going out very quickly. So anyone who does miss that boat, I would recommend our sampler that we have. It's also a good way to get a selection of all three so that you yourself can find, like, what do you find different about each one?
Right.
And what's interesting, because you get the Blanco, you get the pop-up, but you're also going to get the Primo. And I would love to know what people think of the difference between smoking a Papa and a Primo. Like, do you get anything significantly different? Even though you're getting technically the same blend, but it's always said different Vitolas can potentially give you different aspects to the flavor.
For sure. And worth noting, I like to call cigars like this super premiums. They come with a bit higher price tag. So I think purchasing the sampler, you get a little discount on that as well. It's a good way to sample these and really experience El Oso in its entirety.
Absolutely. I mean, with anything that we have that you can see here, whether you're buying one of each, a sampler pack, whatever you're looking to get, you're going to get that premium quality with the products.
For sure.
But you're also going to have something that is great for a celebratory smoke. You know, you have a wedding to go to, you have whatever the case is, but you're also getting something that's going to age well if you're a collector.
100%.
But you're also just going to get something as soon as you get it, open it up, smoke it, and you're going to get an incredible experience.
Yeah, it's Warped and El Oso specifically have been around for over a decade now. They've really strongholded their place in the cigar industry in my mind, and it's worth the price of admission.
Absolutely.